Good evening. Today is Monday, January 23rd, 2023, and here is a quick video briefing on the upcoming storm system that will impact west central Texas on Tuesday. So, a storm system will move through the region on Tuesday, bringing widespread precipitation, embedded thunderstorms, and likely a rain and snow mix in the big country. The best chances for accumulating snow and travel impacts are in the higher elevations of the big country, and there is a winter weather advisory in effect for those areas on Tuesday. Although some sleet and snow showers could occur south of the big country, accumulations are unlikely in those areas as it looks like it'll be too warm at the surface. This is a model radar depiction of the precipitation type and precipitation as it moves through the region late tonight through Tuesday. The blue colors indicate snow and sleet, and the green and yellows and reds indicate rain and thunderstorms. So as you can see, if we start the loop over again, late tonight we'll start to get rain coming in from the west and the south, and then a rain and snow mix moves into the big country tomorrow, and some of that snow and sleet showers could reach down into the Concho Valley and Heartland, but we're not expecting accumulations down there. However, as we said earlier, there is a better chance of accumulating snow up in the big country, especially in those higher elevations of Nolan County, Taylor County, and just generally areas north of I-20. This graphic shows the probability of any snow accumulating, so any snow greater than a dusting of snow for tomorrow. And you can see that generally we're looking at a 40 to 60% chance of at least 1/100th of an inch of snow or more up in the big country, except in the Fisher and Nolan County and Haskell and Throckmorton, where the chances are higher, about 70 to 80% in those areas of seeing at least 1/100th of an inch of snow. So like I mentioned, what to expect, we're expecting highest snow accumulations north of I-20 and in the higher elevations. Snow accumulations not anticipated south of the big country. There is a low chance of impacts south of the big country with a medium chance of impacts north of I-20. And the main impacts will be hazardous road conditions, and so impacts to travel will be possible where snow is able to accumulate on road surfaces. These two images on the left, we're looking at the most likely snow amounts. And on the right is a reasonable worst case scenario in terms of how much snow could occur. Snow totals generally should remain below 3 inches in the northern mid-country and below 1 to 2 inches in the central and southern parts of the big country. However, the higher elevation areas could see locally higher snow amounts. These graphics can be found at this web address, weather.gov/sjt/winter. Here's some more probabilistic images. On the upper left-hand corner, we're looking at the probability of snow greater than 1 inch. Once again, in the western big country, the counties of Nolan, Fisher, Haskell, and Throckmorton, we have the better chances of reaching 1 inch of snow, especially in those higher elevations. The middle image shows the chances of 2 inches or more of snow, and that's where we really start to decrease those probabilities, even in those even those same counties that I just mentioned, where we're only seeing about 5 to 25 to 30% chance of 2 inches or more. Best chances look to be up in Haskell and Throckmorton and in Fisher County. And then going up to 4 inches or more, probability of 4 inches or more of snow. It's pretty much zero for the entire forecast area, except up in Haskell and Throckmorton, where we might have 3 to 5% chance. So like I mentioned earlier, there is a winter weather advisory that has been issued for Tuesday for all of those big country counties. So the I-20 counties and northward. It starts at 6 a.m. Tuesday and goes through midnight Tuesday night. Accumulations of 1 to 3 inches of snow are possible. Slick roads are also possible, especially bridges and overpasses where the road surfaces will likely be colder, and in the higher elevation areas where the road surfaces once again will be colder, increasing the chances that there will be accumulating snow. Taking a look at the likelihood of winter impacts, probably of minor impacts, which include the fact that there'll still be some drivable surface roads, but there'll be some slick spots on roadways from snow and rain. The highest chances of minor impacts, once again, in the big country, especially north of I-20 and in the higher elevation areas. The probability of moderate impacts, which represent road conditions deteriorating and slick roads, possible hazardous driving conditions, once again in the big country, mainly north of I-20. These graphics can be found at this web address if you are so interested. And finally, for the rest of the area, we're expecting widespread rain, and most areas will get at least a 100th of an inch of rain. Now, if we look at heavier amounts, well, right here on the left, we're looking at the probability of precipitation exceeding 1 inch on Tuesday. And you can see that the heaviest amounts are expected generally in our eastern and northeastern counties, where we have about a 40 to 60% chance of reaching 1 inch or more of precipitation. Looking at the probability of precipitation greater than a 1/4 inch Tuesday morning, which is when the heaviest precipitation is expected, and this specifically 6 a.m. Tuesday to noon Tuesday, the chances of reaching a 1/4 inch or greater is generally 70 to 90% if you go east of a Snyder to Sonora line. West of there, it decreases down to about 10 to 30% chance of reaching a 1/4 inch of precipitation. So it's looking good that most areas in west central Texas will reach at least a 1/4 inch of precipitation. So if you live in any of those winter weather advisory counties, make sure you take it slow tomorrow during your commute in case there are any slick roads or accumulating snow on any roadways. Make sure to leave extra space between you and the vehicle in front of you, and know that 70% of snow and ice related injuries occur in automobiles. Thanks for watching.